Hey folks, it's Nate, and I'm out in the driveway today with a little bit of a review. See, a company reached out to me with these pockets for the front doors on the JK. So, I'm going to try to get these installed, show you guys what they're all about. Alright, so the company that makes these things is called JoyTutus, or Tutus maybe? T-U-T-U-S. I'll put a link to the product on Amazon in the description of the video. Pretty simple design. It's basically a piece of hard plastic. Attaches to the inside of the front doors. These they sent me for free, so full disclosure. The idea here is I'm going to try them out, give them a review, let them know what I think about it, and make you guys this video. So, they're not all that expensive. They're like 30-40 bucks if I remember correctly on Amazon. Like I said, I'll put a link in the description of the video to where you can buy them and a discount code that they've provided me to give to you guys. So in the package, we've got a bunch of strips of Velcro, 2 pockets of course, and these nice little press-in fasteners. There's also no instructions, so I need to figure this out. The idea is that this goes onto the door, fasteners go here, the Velcro goes around the outer edge, and then it sort of sticks and holds to the door. So, I'm going to try to get set up for this, figure out how these fit on there, and then I'll show you how they get installed. So the concept is simple. This fits there. It does not appear that these are all that easy to just remove. I could cut it out of here if I really wanted to, but this is going to cover it nicely, so I think I'm just going to leave it. As you can tell, these are kind of stretched and sagged from years of use. So I'm going to just sort of get them tucked up out of the way and then cover them up, I think, with the new ones. It feels like that's the right placement. So basically in line with this trim on the door. I don't want them too low because then they'll get caught in the door when it closes, but I think this is a good height for that. What this means is I'm going to have to drill for these little fasteners. So I think what I'll do is I'll use the Velcro strips to hold this in place, and then I'll drill holes that are about the right size right through where these are visible, and then put the fasteners in. So I took all the Velcro they provided and laid it out to try to figure out what goes where, and there's a lot more here than I expected. So you can imagine, I don't know, maybe that, and this. But then what's all the rest of this for? This seems extraneous. Guess we gotta leave these open. So that's about all I could imagine using. What's all this other Velcro for? Was that a mistake? Am I doing this wrong? I don't know. So I'm just gonna run with it. So there we go. I clean the inside of the door a bit with some Simple Green and then some soapy water, just so this I think this will stick good enough. Let's put this in place. All right, moment of truth, huh? I also don't know why they shipped Velcro instead of just double-sided sticky, you know, that foam adhesive or something. I guess this way you can pop out these and pull this off if you wanted to wash the door or something. You know, Armor All it or something. Okay. Now, I want to try to line these holes up with, like, flattish, you know, broad enough area that I can drill a hole and then stick those clasps through. So, that's what I'm going to do. Not a bad start. Let's see if they clear the door when it closes. Absolutely plenty of room. Okay, so these guys are your usual fasteners. You make a hole, you put this in the hole, and then you put this in, and it's supposed to expand to fit the hole. What I don't know is what size hole to drill. So I guess I'll go get my drill and my little gauges, and we'll see which one it fits in. Alright, so this is a drill gauge. It's really handy for when you're trying to figure out what size hole you need for a thing. Seems like 5/16 is the perfect size hole for this thing. Question now is, do I have a 5/16 drill bit? It seems like a common enough size, right? Let's find out. That just figures. My 5/16 drill bit is the one that's broken and gone. So what I found is a 5/16 wood drill bit. This plastic is pretty soft. I think a wood bit will be just fine for what I'm doing. So yeah, we're going to give that a shot. Was that careful enough for you guys? Maybe I do need a larger hole. So this needs room to spread, right? And right now it doesn't have any because of the space this grommet takes up. The next size drill bit I have, I think, is 3/8, and it's not going to fit through the grommet. We'll have to see how that Velcro works. The one thing I did accomplish is getting a pilot hole in just the right spot. See? So. Yeah, some of that didn't stick so well, did it? I have an idea for that. Oh. The saggy sack got in the way. So my idea here is we're going to double up this upper stuff because there's a big gap here. And I think that's why it didn't stick right. And maybe that's why they gave me so much of it. I don't know. Now it's thicker. And should theoretically hold better. I gotta line this back up with where it was. Exactly. It's like it needs to be another size larger still. I don't like that very much. Okay, that's one. That's two. I don't love these little fasteners, to be honest. They hold, but I feel like they just pull out. I don't like that. I think it needs a smaller hole, to be honest. I could pull the door panel off and put a better fastener in there, I suppose, and that might be an eventual fix. But for now, it's installed. Happens that I have this big thing here, full of water. Holds that, that's good. What I don't know is if that's going to be in my way when I sit in the Jeep. Let's find out. Yeah, it's kind of right in your knee, right in your leg. If you put your leg in, it's not a big deal, but I usually kind of ride like this. That, when it's full like that, hits your leg. But it's not terrible. I can adjust by moving my leg in a little bit. I think it'll do. I'm a little thirsty. Well, folks, they ain't terrible. I don't know what else to say about that. They're certainly a budget item, right? They're less expensive than like JK Pockets or some other larger brand. They certainly seem like they'll do the job. I don't love these fasteners, and I may circle back and find a better fastener for that later, or do something to maybe put a washer on the back of it on the inside of the door. I could do that. The placement's not great. This is a little too deep, hits your leg. But at the end of the day, they look okay. And they look decent. They match the interior. They do hold things, obviously. I mean, I don't know if I can... Like... That's not a light drill. That and my big water bottle that I put in there, and you're not going to be hanging lots of heavy crap in here. So I think that'll do. It'll hold. They're secure enough. That extra Velcro filled in this gap. It doesn't peel off now when I tug on it or anything. That's good. I just don't like this. This is really the only complaint I have is these fasteners. I wish they had better fasteners there. There's just these little cheap little press fasteners, and I don't really love them. But I don't know, you know, I'd give these things like a 6 or 7 out of 10. They seem decent. They look like they're going to hold up well. Maybe I'll do a follow-up review in a couple of months after my wife has used these for a while. This Jeep sees a lot of use. A lot of use from the kids, right, which are tough on everything. Obviously, they don't sit in the front seats. There you go, folks. Pair of JoyTutus pockets for the front of the JK Wrangler. Let's say they're not terrible. They, like I said, maybe 6 or 7 out of 10 I'd give them. They seem like they're built pretty well. They seem like they'll hold up pretty well. I don't love the fasteners, but that can be upgraded. The Velcro attachment is actually not bad as long as you can get it to stick right and you double it up on the top to get it to sort of stick on there properly. I do wish they had included directions with their recommendation on what size hole to drill here, because as you could tell, it took me 3 tries and they're still not quite great. So if you guys are watching, let me know. Are there directions? Did you just forget to pack them? Is there a video online that I didn't know about? I don't know. This it was kind of a guessing game to get them installed, and that's really my only complaint so far. That and those fasteners. I would definitely go with a better fastener. If you buy some of these, that's one thing I would do, is I'd look for a better fastener for the top here to attach them to the door. Otherwise, there you go. If you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe if you like these sort of videos. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Remember, get out there and wheel. I'll catch you in the next one. Hey, you stuck around to the end of the video. You're awesome. You should probably hit the subscribe link up over here and make sure you hit the notification bell. Otherwise, YouTube's not going to actually tell you when I produce something new. You can also support me via Patreon by clicking the link up over here. And if you like this video, you should probably check out the recommended content that's coming up down over here. If you want merch like I'm wearing right here, you should go to SWBCrawler.com and check out my shirts and hats and whatever else I've got for sale. Thanks for watching.